Welcome to another edition of RelationShift. So glad you could join me today. We are discussing something very crucial today, and I feel like it's something that you will enjoy the discussion. All right, so today we want to consider how to balance faith and humanity in relationship, balancing faith and humanity in relationship. So a number of times we tend to live separated from our humanity. We live like we are not human. We don't remember that we are dealing with other human. So, but our faith and our humanity must come together in every form of human relationships. Faith must combine with humanity. So as we walk by faith knowing that we are human, first of all. Very germane. So I will look at a few things that I feel are crucial to balancing our faith with humanity in relating with other people. Embrace imperfection. You should know that you are not perfect, and the person you are dealing with is also not perfect. So in every human relationship, you must approach it with the fact that there is no perfect person among us. Though faith requires us to pursue after godliness, but there is no one that you are relating with is not. So we must remember that we are people who are flawed. We have flaws in our lives. So as much as we are walking in godliness towards holiness, we cannot excuse our humanity, and so we must continue to have this at the back of our mind that there must be this thought in our hearts, knowing that we are not perfect, so we embrace imperfection of ourselves and of other people. Live by faith, not just by feelings. Emotions are natural, but they should not dictate our responses. Our emotions are natural, something that God has given to us, but they should not affect the way we relate with other people. They don't dictate our responses in relationships. Very important. Faith teaches us that we should be patient, we should be loving, we should relate with people in wisdom, handle conflicts, misunderstandings, all of that. So, as we live by faith, we don't live by feelings. Not just by feelings. We live by faith. So, we must remember that we are dealing with other human beings. So, we must be patient, we must be loving, we must deal with people in wisdom. That is very important. So, live by faith, not just feelings. Number 3, apply biblical principles with compassion. You read the Bible, you want to bring about the things you read to other people you want to live the scriptures, what you read. But you must realize that you are dealing with other human beings. So you interpret the scriptures from the heart of compassion, from the place of compassion, knowing that you are dealing with other flawed people, other human beings. So you stand firm in your values while being kind, being understanding towards others. So you are interpreting the scripture with the eyes of a person who is dealing with other people. So be kind. Apply the scriptures, but apply it in compassion. Apply it in kindness. Avoid being judgmental. Lead with love and humanity. Very important. Lead with humility in your heart. Very vital. Number 4, forgive, but set boundaries. Forgive, but set boundaries. Faith encourages forgiveness, but wisdom will set healthy boundaries. So if someone offends you yesterday, you don't allow such thing to happen to you again without having set boundaries. Because of what you have gone through before, you are able to set healthy boundaries. You don't say, the person might just bring you to a place where you begin to feel like maybe you didn't forgive them. You actually forgive, but you are now setting boundaries so that you don't get hurt by the same issue again a second time. So Somebody that you forgave yesterday is likely to also still disappoint you again. So what do you do to avoid that? You forgive them, but set boundaries. They want to come into your spirit and say, no, now I want to be the way we used to be. That might be difficult. The way we used to be might be because I trusted you in the past. So I forgive, but I have boundaries set. So we learn to let go of offense while protecting our emotional and spiritual well-being. I forgive you, but I've set boundaries in place so that I don't fall into the same challenge that I fell into last time. Number 5, serve others without losing yourself. Serve others without losing yourself. Jesus served other people, but he also took time to rest. He had personal renewal. He had a retreat a number of times. So when you serve others, you give generously, but you also ensure that you are not drained. You are not drained emotionally. You are not drained physically. You are not drained spiritually. As you are helping others, you are also retreating. You're also taking time, because even if you don't retreat, at some point you can't give much. You are dried already. You are tired. You are fucked out. You are just tired. So serve others, but don't lose yourself in the process. You are also human. Number 6, be authentic and approachable. Be authentic and approachable. Faith should not make us distant and self-righteous, but should reflect humility and love. The fact that you are a man of faith does not mean that you keep yourself away from other people. You should be approachable. People should be able to come to you and talk to you about their challenges without the fear of someone else has already had, because they told you. Someone else will hear about it or something. So be authentic, be approachable. Be real about your struggles while maintaining a faith-centered perspective. Be real about yourself too. Be real about situations. Be authentic, but be approachable too. Let people be able to come to you and talk to you about issues. Faith is being balanced with your humanity. Let there be a balance between your faith and your humanity. That's what we're discussing. Very important. Number 7, seek wisdom in difficult relationships. Seek wisdom. Ask God for discernment in handling complicated relationships. There are times that you've done all you can. You have been patient, loving, you've used wisdom of your own and everything, and still things doesn't work out. Seek God's help. Seek help generally, but seek God's help most importantly. Lord, I've tried with this person. Can you please help me? How do I relate with this person? And this happens mostly, especially in marital relationships, where you can't go nowhere. You are with this person for life, and then they are really hurting you. What do you do? Seek God's help. Lord, please help me over this issue. I've tried all I could, but it seems this person is not understanding. Please help me with this circumstance. Know when to pursue reconciliation and when to step away for peace. Oh, sincerely, there are times that you need to just say, let's solve this issue. You seek the person, talk to them about it. And there are times to just say, see, I'm true. You walk away from this person. But you have made efforts. You have made effort, either in the past or in the present. You make effort to solve this problem. But if you feel like this thing is not going to be solved, this person will only put you in a place in your life where they make you feel bad. It might be time to walk away. To walk away from all this trouble that you may be facing with this person. So we've been discussing balancing faith and humanity in relationships. Balancing faith and humanity rather in relationships. So balancing faith and humanity means living out our spiritual principles while embracing the realities of human relationships. Because you are a man of faith does not mean you will not have challenges in relationships. And you must know how to treat such relationships. You must know that you don't hurt yourself. You come from a place of forgiveness. You must come from a place of setting boundaries and all of that. Very important. I hope this has blessed you. Thank you for joining me today. Until next week, Don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, follow. Thank you. See you next week.